Alright guys, today we're talking about losing your cool when you're wrestling, internet gurus, scammers, and getting called out on the internet. This guy right here, John Dorsey, goob_u2, is an absolute G of the internet. He basically dedicates his entire Instagram page to calling out fake Instagram influencers, people who use Photoshop, fitness frauds, and now even internet scammers.
Personal trainers editing their photos to sell you bullshit. A tale as old as time. Today we welcome Destiny Louise, 35,000 followers, a certified personal trainer. She says she helps women achieve their own body goals. She says here, don't compare yourself to others, embrace your uniqueness, and shine your own light. Now, of course, this message would have gone a lot further if you didn't edit your photo to make your ass bigger and your waist smaller in it, Destiny. There's something a little perverse about saying don't compare yourself to others, embrace your own uniqueness and shine your own light, and then editing yourself to look like a different person. And it becomes even more perverse when you sell booty plans and you're an online personal trainer. But you know what you're doing, Destiny. The photos that you edited the most are always the ones where you're selling your training programs. Look at the caption here. Look at this photo. If we zoom in, this seat looks a little crooked, but we need another photo of it to confirm. Thankfully, you take photos in this spot all the time. Here's the picture. Let's zoom in and compare them. Got him. Yeah, that looks nothing like this over here. What the f*** are you doing?
So you can see the man is doing the Lord's work, calling out these fake Instagram influencers. And what's crazy is these girls are already pretty fit. Obviously, she's got loads of work done and loads of makeup on, but they don't really need to be doing this Photoshop. Also, you can see she's got a comment turned off since Goob made this video. And believe it or not, some people don't like what Goob does. They say that these people are just trying to make an honest living. Stop interfering with their business. Well, here's the thing. If you're photoshopping your pictures to make it look like you've got a slimmer waist, or you've got more muscle, or you've got a bigger booty, that's false advertising. You could say that it's scamming because you are altering your body in a way that doesn't even look like that. I don't want to go into it too much because we're not here for this today, but some people could say, yeah, well, everyone uses filters on Instagram when you turn up the shadows or you increase the sharpening. Yeah, of course, but that's completely different than physically warping your body and distorting it in a way that's not an accurate representation of reality. Goob just put out this video above my head 3 days ago. Russell Brunson punches child. Most of you guys who follow my channel probably won't know who Russell Brunson is. He owns a software company that allows you to build landing pages and funnels, basically just websites that you direct traffic to in order to get leads and sales for your products and services. And it's a really good product for business owners, entrepreneurs. I've used it for years myself. I don't use it anymore. Well, Goob uploaded this video, Russell Brunson punches child. Let's take a look.
Some people just can't seem to keep their hands to themselves, even when it comes to physically assaulting 4-year-olds. Russell Brunson! Welcome to the show. So this is my boy Russell, 1.3 million fake followers, husband, dad, co-founder of ClickFunnels, and wrestler. Now Russell made the news the other day. Let's see what for. Adult jumps on mat disrupting a NISA wrestlers match in Idaho. Now I find this a little odd because you're just not using his name in the headline. His name's Russell Brunson, and you're saying he just jumped on the mat. Is that really what he did? Let's watch the video.
Let's go! That's legal. What the heck? Hey!
Oops, that's not just jumping on the mat, that's jumping on the mat and punching a 4-year-old in the head twice. Now I hate when rich guys in small towns get away with just because they're rich guys. Oregon Live, I think you need to update this title. Put his name in it, huh? And maybe punches child instead of jumps on the mat. Shame on you.
So pretty poor from Russell Brunson here. You can't just jump on a wrestling mat and attack another kid, whether they've done an illegal move or not. And I understand as a parent as well, you know, you can get aggressive if your kid is being attacked or bullied in whatever manner, being taken advantage of. You want to step in, you want to protect them, but it's on the wrestling mat. It's a part of character building. Daddy can't always be there to step in and protect your kid. As a parent myself, if my kids was going to kickboxing and another kid kicked him in the balls or something, I'm not going to jump in and crack that other kid. You just don't do it. I don't know, maybe if I was in this situation, would I react the same way as Russell did? A lot of people, when they're in these situations, they just see red, bro. And the comments on this post are all over the place. We've got quite a lot of people disagreeing with Goob here and defending Russell Brunson. Remember when Dana White slapped his wife because his wife slapped him first? And everyone was coming for Dana White. But Russell Brunson punches another kid that's not his own, and everyone's defending him. It's mad. He immediately apologised and held his hands up. He then went on to publicly apologise and took ownership. I understand your angle for views. However, I wonder if people would respond more if it was positive angles. No! Quick point on that. people don't respond to positivity. As humans, it's hardwired within us on a genetic DNA level to pay more attention to negative news because it's a simple survival mechanism. If we were hardwired to pay less attention to negative news, then think about that from a survival aspect. You're not going to be aware of potential dangers and risks. That is why negative news sells. And every now and then, maybe 1 in 5,000 comments on my channel, someone will say, "Oh, why you spreading negativity? Negative Nancy, Shaun. Shame on you." And if you're one of the people who has that opinion, then you clearly don't look past the title and the thumbnail. All I do is spread positivity and have a little joke here and there. But if it was all positive, you wouldn't listen, you wouldn't watch. And this comment right here explains why the media article didn't mention Russell Brunson by name. So this guy is a big donor to the LDS Church, which has a lot of power in Idaho and influences many surrounding states. So this guy is well protected from local media. He's had bad dealings with Tim Ballard, who was under investigation for some shady stuff. And Rusty's still in good standing, meaning Russell. Very interesting. Anyway, Goob posted a Russell Brunson update after this video. Here you go.
We got an update on Russell Brunson, aka the co-owner of ClickFunnels that punched on a wrestling mat a few days ago. And surprise, surprise, he's banned for life. Russell, good job. You deserve it. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
So there you go, banned for life, get what you deserve. And someone brought up a good point here. They said, still baffled why the dad of the other kid didn't beat the out of Russell Brunson. Anyway, next we started getting other internet gurus to come out and defend Russell Brunson. Also, quick disclaimer, I've got nothing against internet gurus, by the way, as long as they're putting out valuable information and delivering value into the marketplace. I'm all for it. I've spent a lot of money on mentorship, business mentorship, all online over the last 10 years. And it's completely changed my life. So I say internet gurus, but I actually don't mean it with a negative connotation. So this guy, Sean Wallen, came out to defend Russell Brunson. And once again, he's just another business guy preaching masculinity.
And if you haven't got a beard, bro, with tattoos and on TRT, you ain't a real man.
Oh, we got Joey Stacks in the comments. Let's go, Joey. I'll give you a little like. Maybe one day we'll get that collab going.
Yesterday, a good friend of mine made a mistake, and in the middle of battle, I just want to say this to all you fellas out there who love, I mean, man, you got the toughest thumbs. Your thumbs, Jesus H. Christ, man. You are deadlifting and squatting 6 million pounds with those heavy ass thumb pounding, keyboard freaking slapping thumbs.
But he's talking about me. There ain't no way this is you with your thumbs barely squatting 225. I am possibly the worst person that you could have accused of being weak and afraid online. I warm up and play around and troll with weight that you would be happy to ever hit once in your life. My row warm-ups are what you would consider a good deadlift for you. I am that guy, Mr. Whalen. You think I'm just a floating head, I don't know nothing about strength training? I've probably forgotten more about strength training than you've ever known in the first place. But I'll tell you what, none of these videos show strength. Do you know what real strength is? Real strength is when another man that you know does something out of line. It's our responsibility as men to check them and not get online and defend them like you did here. Pathetic.
1-0 to Goob. And what did I say about Sean Wallen? He's got
The cigar in the video. You guys, your fucking thumbs, man. Man, you could deadlift an absolute mountain with the amount of bicep strength you've got in them thumbs. My friend made a mistake in the middle of battle.
It's two kids wrestling. It's not really battle. Oh, look, and someone actually just said that right there. Middle of battle, bro. His middle school age kid was wrestling. That's literally what I just said. Maybe I seen that in my peripheral vision and it was implanted in my subconscious. This is the best comment here. I swear it's always the never been in the military Navy SEAL wannabe dudes. That's so true. Now, some people were saying that it wasn't even a punch and it was just a slap. But Goob clapped back at these doubters with this video.
Alright, so there's an alternate theory that's arisen in Russell Brunson punching a kid. Let's talk about it. Now, this theory comes from this old guy in the scarf, Sean Whalen. He went on a crazy rant in his stories today, and he posted this video of an alternate angle. Let's take a look. Now, if you thought that video ended a little abruptly, you're not alone. You see, these guys can't really be trusted, so let's sync the video that we have up with the video that Russell provided. Now, when these two clips are synced up and slowed down, you notice the punch comes after this clip abruptly ends. There it is, his clip's over, this one's still going, there's the punch. Russell, why did you cut this one short? This is the kid that was filming right here, and if we watch his actions, he actually films the entire thing. He only puts his phone down after Russell walks away. So when Russell clipped this from it, he intentionally ended it abruptly right when he punched. I wonder why you would do that, Russell. Why don't you just post the full video? Oh, because it makes you look bad. But that's fine, because we can just sync it up to the other video that we have and see exactly what part you clipped off, and we know why you clipped it. Now, Scarfman had a lot to say about, will they retract their idiocy? Will they double down on it? Well, now that I've shown that a part was clipped out, are you going to apologize, Shaun?
Why did he cut off the end? If there really wasn't a punch, just post the full footage. It's no issue. I'm sure the Goob and people like myself will happily say, hey, we were wrong. We retract our statements. We'll delete our videos. You were right. In fact, here's a video proving that it wasn't a punch. Why cut off the end, though? And also, would he have actually been banned for life if it was just a little push? Anyway, the story keeps going. It's absolutely hilarious. So Sean Wallen hasn't done himself any justice here. He comes to defend Russell Brunson, but all he's actually done is outed himself as a fraud. Scammer. Once again, you got to use that word carefully. I don't want to be one of these people who throws out the word scammer. You guys seen that a few people called me a scammer for just going to Dubai to do a collaboration with my mate for a vlog and a kickboxing video. Also, that kickboxing video is going to come out this week. It's the full unedited version of us sparring 5 3-minute rounds. I'm absolutely blowing out my ass and I'm awful. But I've got to post it because it's the start of the journey. Anyway, so I don't know if you want to call this a scam, but check out what Goob discovered. He's also got a law degree, so he knows what he's talking about.
It was really fun cringy. Go watch it on his page, it's still up. But it was that video that led me to Google you, Shaun. I found some interesting stuff. So Shaun owns an apparel company called Lions Not Sheep. And they were sued by the Federal Trade Commission for printing Made in USA on products that were made in China. I highly recommend you guys go and Google it and look at the exhibits from the case. It's hilarious. Here's one of the screenshots. Here he is in the USA Patriot 76, 100% American made. And they use this as evidence for him selling Chinese-made products and saying it was made in America. How much more dumb can you get? And they even have evidence of them straight up lying to customers. They're like, yeah, it's all from local businesses. The end result was they had to pay $200,000 in fines. But that's not the best part. Shaun had to send out this embarrassing email to his entire customer base saying, hey, this is what we did, and we got fined for it, and I'm sorry.
The karma feels so good. Goob, John Dorsey, you're doing an absolutely fantastic job, my friends. To all my subscribers out there, you guys know that I like calling out frauds, not just fitness frauds, but scammers, whatever it might be, people who are just BS artists online. I love it. And that's why I love Goob's content so much. So go and give him a follow and show your support. And I'll make sure we cover any updates on this entire story on this channel. And also, you might as well go and give your boy a follow, Shaun Jones Coaching. I'm probably going to change that to just Shaun Jones eventually. See if we can get me to 4,000 followers. Anyway, but there you go. Be prepared to be called out online if you are doing scummy practices. Not a good look. Comment down below what you guys think of this. Was Russell Brunson out of line? Do you think it was just a little tap, or do you think it was completely justified? Okay, like this video. Make sure you tune in this week for the kickboxing video, and I'll see you tomorrow.